I'm the secretary. What, I mean. Oh. Okay.
I want to call to order the meeting of the City of Shelbyville Police Merit Commission on September 2nd, 2025. Roll call, Commissioner Mason.
Here.
Commissioner Ramsey.
Here.
Commissioner Ridgway here. Commissioner Williams. Canada. Commissioner Kent.
Here.
Seeing that we've established a quorum, we need to approve the minutes of the July meeting, which we do not have presently. We will have at the next meeting. And we need to approve the special minutes of the special meeting. So everybody had a chance to review them, the minutes of the special meeting. Call for a motion to approve the minutes. Motion to approve. Second.
I'll second.
Okay, under old business, budget and commissioners' pay. I think Commissioner Kent, did you want to speak on that?
Yeah, after the last meeting on the 9th of August, Brad and I were informed by the city attorney that the commissioners are not going to be paid. And that as we were exiting the City Hall. And I didn't understand because it was my understanding that one of the jobs we had in the formation of the commission was to develop and adopt a budget. And if I'm not mistaken, in that budget, we called for payment for the commissioners, for the judges, the attorneys, let me be specific, and also the court reporter. And it is my understanding they all have been paid. Am I correct on that? Yes. So they've all been paid. And we were told that we would not be paid. And so I went back through this afternoon the previous correspondence regarding the commission, and one of our responsibilities was to adopt a budget. And if you remember, when we were in our training session, we had a member of the Sheriff's Merit Board there. And that was one of the matters that was brought up, and he indicated that that board was being paid. So, President Ridgway, do you have any official word that we will not be paid?
Not yet.
If not, then I think we need to submit invoices.
I've got them ready, can submit them first thing in the morning to the clerk treasurer. That's who they have to go to. So maybe Jenny can enlighten us further on this. You're done.
No, I am done. I am done.
Yeah, do you want us? Yeah.
Give me 1 minute. I'm pulling the code.
Districts and territories cannot get a fee, but units can.
They can, but it's at the discretion of city council. And when city council did their budget hearings, your request was submitted to them and it was denied.
Okay, but under section 36, chapter 36, section 9B, the legislative body shall include in its budget an amount sufficient for the expenses of the commission, the necessary expense. It didn't say that they should at their discretion at all. It said they shall. I'm reading the 2025.
I think necessary expenses is being read as the necessary expenses, and it does not include a salary.
I didn't quite hear you. I understand you.
So necessary expenses is being interpreted as the actual necessary expenses, meaning paper, pens, not as including a salary.
I don't know. I don't interpret it like that way at all. It would identifies any sufficient expenses. Expenses are included. Plus, it asked us in the state statute to make a budget. So put two and two together, I interpret it as whatever those expenses are, unless they were just so far out of line. But we did what we're supposed to. I appreciate your interpretation. We just have to disagree on that. Any discussion? Commissioner Mason?
I know when I was first inquired about it, I was told it was at no pay, so I wasn't expecting it. It caught me in, but I didn't know the county was paid and the others were paid also, so.
I was the same way, but it just seems a little short-sighted on the city's part to me. So, I came in thinking, not aware that there would even be consideration for a stipend of any sort. But once here and learned what we were going to be doing and that the others were also getting a stipend, if you will, I assumed we would as well. So I believe that the city should do that.
Yeah.
May I interject something? We made the budget, and it included the fees for both attorneys and the court reporter, and they have all been paid. Now, the small amount of money we budgeted for ourselves isn't going to hurt any department, any entity. And I went through the city council minutes this afternoon from January. And Jenny, I would ask you, I would assume that would be public information.
It was a public meeting at the budget session that was done in early August. I don't remember the exact date. It wouldn't, well, actually, I do remember. It would have been June 28th.
Okay,
Monday, June 28th.
in the city council minutes, correct?
That was the meeting that was held. That was a multiple hour meeting, and every single item that is discussed may not have made the minutes, but that's when it happened.
Okay, there were no budget items mentioned in any of the minutes of the city council since January.
So they made an unofficial decision on the pay of this board.
I don't see any documentation
Yeah.
that it occurred.
Well,
If I may, Jenny, the council voted on that? There was actual vote taken?
So the way the budget session works for city council is it's an open discussion where they are basically having a work session to work through every single item in the budget. And when we got to the police department budget, this was brought up, and the discussion was a $2,000 line item went into the budget. And then that line item is what will go before them for a vote. Their first budget vote, I believe, is September. It may be this Wednesday. I'd have to look at the agendas, but it's coming up.
Okay.
Budgets have to be submitted to DLGF by November 1st.
Okay, so it was voted on, actually.
It's not really voted on in a work session, it's just discussed, but it was a
Okay.
public hearing.
Okay.
yeah, I don't think anybody, thank you, Commissioners. I don't think anybody came to this job expecting to be paid, but it's just out of respect that we've given up some valuable time here. And we're willing to do that, but Board of Works exactly came from this. Board of Works is responsible for 6 major items. We took one major item off there. They get approximately $600 a month. We took one of their 6 items, so that's where we got the $100. I know I always donate mine to charity, so that's where I'm fighting for the charity that I feel like, but I think we need to be compensated some way. This is a very serious board and it needs to be taken serious. So I don't know where it's got lost, but are you requesting that I send the invoices to the clerks and just keep writing it out, or what do you suggest, Commissioner?
We have not submitted an invoice, correct?
Correct.
Then let's submit an invoice.
I don't think we need to vote on that, do we, Jenny? About sending invoices to the clerks, or?
We'd already voted on the dollar amount.
Yeah, listen, I don't think we need to vote on it. I'm just gonna hand in the invoices and we'll have to take it up. We'll just have to have a meeting at some point with whoever. I understand the frustration. I understand it totally. So we'll get it worked out. So, any other discussion on this?
No.
Moving on to new business, Commissioner Mason, you wanted to.
Yes,
speak?
hopefully we won't have to go through a special session like we did before. But one of the things I would like to consider is that we be given thumb drives or a CD or something with all the SOPs, the governing documents of the police department, so that we know what those are. In this meeting, several times, we got the documents an hour before the hearing, a couple hours before the hearing, and it's pretty tough to read all of that stuff and comprehend it. Without that, and if that was something that could be provided to us, it would be helpful. Again, hopefully we won't have to go through that again, but if we do, we're set and prepared to go.
Any suggestions, Jenny, how we get information on thumb drive instead of paperwork, or?
Do you want USB keys or do you want me to drop them into a Google folder? If I drop them into a Google folder, the positive is then that if something changes, because Board of Works approves the SOPs, not the Merit Commission, I can then update that Google folder and it will immediately be there for you. If I give them to you on a USB key, I'll be emailing you all of the updated ones. I do not have a preference. I just need to know what you guys want me to do.
I'm okay. I like the Google folder idea because updating it is a concern, but you might need to teach me how to get to a Google folder.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Is that more work for you?
No, the city's on Google, so I'm on Microsoft and Google, so it's not a problem at all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anything else for new business? Any discussion? Thank you, Commissioner Mason. Police Chief Dwinger. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome. I do not have anything to bring forth.
Thank you.
Chief, can I ask you a few questions, just a few house cleaning? If you got just a second here. Do we have any officers in conditional employment now? You suggested last month or so you had 2.
No, it's still in that
Okay.
process.
And no results of any written exams so far?
No, sir.
Okay. Performance reports are still every 6 months. You said a year. Are we going 6 months or a year? Which,
My preference is 6 months.
okay. And I think that's what state statute says also. So, okay, thank you for that. That's it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Commission Attorney?
I have nothing.
Okay, we're going to go around the commissioner comments. Commissioner Mason,
I have none. Thank you.
Commissioner Ramsey,
I don't either. Thank you.
Commissioner Kent.
Thank you. I have a few comments. Through this whole process, I have come to realize how much I do not know about the police department. I have lived in Indiana since 1995, 30 years. And I don't know any patrol officers. I don't know the procedures or the processes. I had to verify with President Ridgway where the police department was located. So I talked to the mayor last week. And with his permission, I would like to meet with the chief of police to get an understanding about the department, its structure, what's it's responsible for, any other people he would like for me to meet with to help educate me. And then if it's permissible, I would like to ride along with the patrol officers on all 3 shifts. So I mentioned that to the mayor on Wednesday, and I provided him with my written thoughts on Thursday, so I'm just waiting to hear back from the mayor, because I think it's important for me to get a better understanding of how the Shelbyville, Indiana Police Department operates. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Kent. Citizens' questions, comments from the audience? Anybody? Next meeting will be October 7th, 2025. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Adjourn. Thanks, Jenny.
I took scratchy notes.
No, Jenny, wait a minute, right? Jenny, tell what you did to me. What did you download me for? I had to go through the